Hello, this is me, Jody Doing Sad, and I'm playing Tomb Raider Age of Darkness, and this is with a Underworld reskin mod and some improved movements and fighting abilities. So let's play the game.
This looks like a safe area, but I need to
So
find a
this
way
is
out.
the Underworld reskin for Tomb Raider Age of Darkness, as we can see there. I did a video on this, and I think I played it up to the disused apartment block. The movements of Lara are much improved. You can run backwards or step backwards a lot quicker. The stair animations have been removed, and she can shoot and run at the same time, whereas I think before she used to put guns away. And you can sort of do backflips and stuff. But it's a whole lot improved. So I thought I might as well just play the entire game, to be honest. But this is the Tomb Raider where Lara's accused of murder. I hope she's made sure that no one finds out about the 1,000 other people she's killed. Lara, you're going to be wanted for murder.
That bin looks climbable.
Yeah, I got to pick up the stuff here. This is the bit where the game holds your hand, which is a bit annoying because Lara keeps talking, and
To climb onto the
so
bin.
it stops Lara from moving as well, which is a bit weird when he says stuff.
To grab the
That
balcony.
stops later on in this level, but yeah, this is the improved movement Lara's got.
This
But
gap looks.
it's a bit she gets stuck on this bit. A bit annoying. Lara, you keep getting stuck. Like she stops and then she won't move. Okay. But pretty much the game is the same difference. There are other mods you can get where Lara looks like the CGI Tomb Raider 1 era Lara. It's the same basic difference as this mod. You change out some files in the game folder and it will look like the CGI Lara from Tomb Raider 1. There's various ones you can get. Lara, what are you doing? Get back on here. Come on, Lara. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do to this game. But I just thought I'd do this one because it's the most interesting to me.
To climb the ladder, stand facing it and press the up cursor key.
Lara loves a bit of ladder action, as we can see.
To get off, press the left cursor key.
I had a lot of issues with getting it working. Tried Windows 7, it wouldn't record properly at all on that. When it on here, it records fine, but it crashes at the Louvre levels, which is really annoying. I've had to swap the maps backwards and forwards on the original to the modded version. There's a whole bunch of modded levels, same difference, but they have to do something to them. A couple of the cutscenes are missing. I had to put them back in because some were missing when you do the mod. I don't know why. And the backwards running thing is a separate thing from the actual reskin. So we pick up some money as well, because actually there's an alternate route I want to take in the Parisian ghetto where you don't go back to Pierre in the Carvier metro. So we can need about 800 euros for that. But yeah, you can see Lara looking pretty good. It's a nice, I don't know how they did it. I have no idea how they did it exactly. I don't know if that's like taken from the Underworld game or it's a recreation, I don't know. But it's very well done. Although I don't hate the original look of Lara in this game, but I thought, well, it's such an interesting thing to do, why not just play the entire game? So I'm going to do that. Providing I can get through to the back end of the game without it crashing. I've had a number of issues there. On Windows 10 I thought it wouldn't even work on here because it's a 20-year-old game really, so DirectX 9. This is DirectX, I think it's 12, I don't know what it is on here, 11 or 12. A lot of that old stuff is like emulated on here in terms of the DirectX stuff, so it's a miracle it even runs at all, to be honest. Yeah, we've got a bit of jumping to do. Pick up these things as well, which we could sell this in the pawnbrokers later on. Go on, Lara, see if you can do this like falling off.
And jump together.
I'll try and get all the pickups as well as much as I can.
Walk up
It
to
does
the
help us.
railings,
No, I'm not
stop.
using a cheat of any kind to get all the ammo, because I did try there's a thing out that I used before which can give this a windowed mode, and that completely ruined the mod and made Lara's face disappear, and it was really bad.
Remember,
and you can get all the weapons and skip to any level.
climb off the drain pipe at the top, press the up cursor along with the right or left cursor key, depending on the direction you want to go.
Lara likes to tell us here, yeah, it's this whole grip bar. I don't know if there's a mod to get rid of that, I don't know.
Now I've got my...
It's a bit too much reality for me, that one. Grip bar. That makes half the fun is climbing about, isn't it? We come up here and this is the bit where we've got to get a crowbar.
Made it.
All this business with getting these doors open and stuff.
Could.
We need to do a number of those strength things because get the health, Lara. I always forget how there's certain bits of each level where you've got to do a certain thing, and if you don't, then she'll not be able to do another thing like open a door or something. Which is bloody annoying. I did tone down the
There's a crowbar down.
The settings on this because it's slightly laggy. I'm using AMD's Relive, and that keeps turning itself off on Windows 7, but on Windows 10
I need to
it
shimmy
seems
to
to
that
work.
walkway, but I don't think
So
I'm
it
strong enough.
occasionally goes tiny bit laggy, but I can't do anything about that. OBS doesn't use my GPU processor, but Relive does. So it occasionally goes a bit laggy, but I can't stop that. And I did. This is in 1080. This is native. Though I normally would have done 720, but the aspect is completely weird. It has the whole settings. I just can't get it right. So doing 1080 is it's just about viable on this machine, being a 3rd Gen i series. PCI Express 3 and DDR3, but on the main memory. For what it's worth, it's a 10-year-old computer. So. Lara, can we get off of here without falling off, please? This grip bar, that's a bit of a nasty trick. If you start at that corner, she runs out of grip. I must remember to save because there's no autosave, which I normally complain about autosave being that you can't save between save points at beginning and end of a level effectively, whereas this you can save anywhere you want, but if you forget and you die, you've got to play an entire section again, which is, it doesn't restart you from certain points, which it would be nice if it did that, but it doesn't.
I need to move quietly.
Lara needs a key to get
Press
down
the
here.
stealth key and then use the cursor key.
No, you could just drop from the thing onto the ladder, can you? Oh, I've got this again. Stealth movement, stealth. It's stealthy, Lara. I can't remember how you did that. I should have read that right, shouldn't I? Lara, you need to repeat yourself. They come up with this. Did she ever use stealth mode after about the first 2 levels? I don't know. Lara, you need to get yourself sorted out. Oh man, I can't get it to work. Lara coming at you like that. I need to be quiet now, so I just got a key. Lara, you was climbing mountains, weren't you? Oh, that was after this, wasn't it? You're telling me you need a key to get down to... Right, funny. Lara, she's just trolling me now. Does Lara do this in later games? I'm trying to think, does she do it in Legend Anniversary Underworld? Where she can peer around a corner. Lara, we don't need to be stealthy anymore. Oh, this is funny.
Great.
Great, there's the key. In real life, it just wouldn't. Lara, you don't need to be stealthy anymore. Although you can be, we could do a stealth kill. Oh man, this is funny. Lara, get the key. Right. Come on, Lara. Have a word with yourself. Let's stealth kill this guy. Even though I don't know what he's doing there, though. Admiring the view of the new, at the time, new engine. The game engine. So we need to go to the Derelict Apartment block with the key. Lara needs the key apparently for this. Oh, you could have just jumped down there. That might have been something to do with just practicing the stealth kill, I think, to be honest. We drop down here and it starts the cutscene. Okay, Lara, you can drop from here. It's safe now. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll save because it's wise to do that. Pulling that thing there, you can pull that cabinet, doesn't make much difference, I kick it over anyway. I'd like to know what apartment block's got a thing on the door like that. How does that work then? Bar on the door? How would you get in? If I throw one of them, it pops outside, it's quite funny. So here's the apartment block. Legendary, of course, because of the lift thing. It's one of those levels. Once you actually come out of that first area, this is the first building that you actually get into. Got a scripted event there, that all falls down. We've got to get a door open.
This door is locked.
Of course,
I'll
why
need a
can't you
key.
kick it down, Lara? Kick it down. This happens. It's much easier. I don't know, compared to the original movements of the original Lara in this game. She used to do it very slowly. It was a very slow thing. Where she would walk and then she would run and she'd do that funny stare animation where she'd walk up really slow little steps. That's all been took out with an extra mod. Like this. She just bounds up them now. Get the health back, Lara. We're after... What is it? What are we getting here, Lara? Is it
I feel
guns?
stronger now.
We don't start with any guns, which is kind of weird. It's got to be the first. It's got to be the first game I can think of in Tomb Raider where we started without guns. She didn't come prepared, did she? No, there's another room that's similar to this, where the locked room, and there's an extra bit in the corner there. Right, Lara, let's go. Where are we going? What are we doing? Pick that up. This bit reminds me of the... Alari, tell me you can't get up there. There's a whole gap there. Okay, we'll play the game by the rules of the game. This reminds me of the Lara, no, the other way. Where a house is on fire in Underworld, and you have to pull that chest and jump on top of it to get onto a wall. Lara, tell me you can't get onto that banister there. You can climb up the lift shaft, can't you? Climb up the lift shaft, Lara. Come on. Again, it's showing you a little bit of the mechanics, I suppose, so how things work. I think she flew helicopters once, and now she's doing this. Lara, what would you do if this door was locked, Lara? You have to quit. Get that key. You could walk straight out, but there's pickups, so. Lara, she's not on that thing. You have to get her onto the spot. Thank you very much, Lara. This is the bit where I think the graphics are really good, because the leap from Chronicles and then you go to this and go, this is like a whole different thing, where it's actually quite impressed by that actually. They've definitely showed you that on purpose, because it probably took them ages to build that. Get their money's worth out of the scene there. This thing is annoying, because when you move the hand down to press the buttons, I would jump backwards. Oh, come on, we've got to do this. So we mustn't go down to the bottom or the lower floor. I think it's either 1 or 0. I think I went to 1 before and she got arrested. We mustn't go down to where the police are. She gets stuck, that's funny. I don't know if that's the mod causing that or what. Lara, we need to get ourselves sorted out on the wrong bit. Of course, we have to go this way. Try not to fall down, Lara, that'd be nice. If you go down the bottom, she just gets arrested and she gives up. I've been wanting to talk to you about all the people you killed since Tomb Raider 1, Lara. Not this Werner von Croy that you didn't kill. Yeah. The funny part of the story, she gets blamed for something she didn't do, but she killed all those people, and she still kills people here. Now you're going to be, how many people are going to kill in this game? About 50. And then they quite conveniently disappeared. No questions asked. Quite funny. Right, so we've got everything, and of course we go. I always do the thing where I keep forgetting you can go back up in the lift. And then this goes to the, what is it? The derelict, the industrial estate type thing. For any other place we go, how is this lift working? How come they don't come up here? They intent on killing her, but they won't come up here. Right, so we go outside and industrial rooftops, that's it. This is the bit we've got to save, because if I die I've got to play that all over again, so I will be saving quite often. It's not one of those speed runs where you don't use meds or you don't save. So climb up here, Lara.
That wire looks like it will take.
What would you do if you didn't, Lara? You'd be stuck, wouldn't you? But yeah, press num 1 on the red keypad and press up, and Lara does that together. I'm not using a mouse and I'm not using the a joypad, although you can. Though I think I'll stick to keyboard to be honest.
Press duck to tuck my legs
This
out.
helicopter is weird. It's like it looks almost. It's the right size, but it kind of gets way close. Weirdly enough. Now you can let go now. Start walking. Okay. Pick this up. There's a bit where you can walk down the roof. I don't know what's going on with that. I always slid down it and it fell off. You can do that. I don't remember that being there. Now I'll quick get the conveniently placed health pack thing. Just kind of let you put that there then. Convenient, Lara. Drop down here and we get shot at, but they must be shooting like 10 bullets at us because they don't seem to kill us. Although if you stand there long enough they would do. Might as well pick all this free gold up. Nice gold. Just happens to be laying about. This is the bit where this is room here with not a lot in it. Other than that, I think they would have put something else in here. But you need to do a strength. Oh, there's no pickup there, was it? Oh, there is a pickup. I didn't know that. But okay, so what you need to do is get a strength upgrade, or you can't jump across the warehouse. So we go for this door. You can go down into the warehouse and crawl out the door and go to the alley, or you can go down the drain, down the ladder. And you can climb back up here later if you want, but there's no point really. So, go down the ladder, Lara. It's being shot at by a crazy police helicopter. And we have to do this. This is the bit where I used to play before and get stuck and I didn't know what I had to do. And basically that crate down there, that metal box, you got to pull that. I don't know why they did this thing, it's like... But she won't make the jump across the warehouse, so you got to do this. Why you would have to do this? This doesn't make any sense from a real life point of view. And if we go around, you get out there, and get back into the warehouse. There's a health pack up here, and over that fence there's a, I think it's ammo in a skip dumpster thing. Get this, Lara. Nice. It's nice they put things at the end of alleys because it's nice to explore, but the problem is if there's nothing to get or there's no point, then it's like you're just wandering about. So nice they put a bit of a pickup there. Oh, I'll pick that up. Lara, what are you doing? It's getting her over that thing because she moves quite fast now because of the mods, so she'll kind of overshoot some of these like invisible squares. I think. Lara, stop walking! Damn it! I could shoot it, but I won't. Give me some health, Lara. Crying out loud. Right, so we need to go back to the warehouse, and then we can jump across now. Because if you don't do the strength thing, you can't do the jump thing. So pick that up. Lucky that's open, Lara. How would you get in? We can get across. This looks like a massive PSU. Oh look, I always forget to pick this up. You climb up that drain pipe to get to the top. There's no point going back up there. Get on here. And then jump onto this. Try not to fall off, Lara. This is bloody annoying. If you don't do the strength upgrade, she'll just say something about being
I reckon I'll
rusty.
make it across.
She'll say, it's been a long time. Lara, it has been a long time, hasn't it? No, you need to remember your skills. You learn at angle what with Montcroy. The crack rendered by the hand of time and all that. Please concentrate. Knuckle down. Have a word with yourself. Pull your socks up, Lara. Yay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Climb up the ladder. This is easy to fall off top of here because there's a gap in the ledge. This leads to the rooftop, and then you get the cutscene, and then it's the we steal that something from Carvier's house, and then it's on to the Parisian ghetto, I think. Very much, Lara. Get out to the other side, and I always seem to fall off. I don't know why, so a standing jump will do. If she falls down, she's usually killed. I don't know what that is. It's not like it's that high. Let's do that. Lara, be careful. Go up here, and then this is a rooftop. There's maybe a pickup over here, I don't know. Probably just the gold things. And yeah, let's do this.
Who is it?
Mademoiselle Carvier, it's Lara Croft. I need your help.
Miss Croft, I recognize you from photos and Werner's description. Come in.
Thank you.
An evil night to be out alone, Miss Croft. Our streets are not safe anymore.
Mademoiselle Carvier, I have just come from Werner's apartment.
And how is Werner?
I'm afraid Werner is dead.
Dead?
Can I get you anything?
How was Werner killed? What happened?
It's all a bit vague. I arrived at his apartment today from London. He was babbling with fear.
He said he tried to contact you.
He did. I never expected that. Not after Egypt.
Werner has been fearful for his life. He accepted a commission 5 weeks ago. Since then, he's been acting strangely, jumping at shadows. He even left a package with me for safekeeping.
Package?
His notebook. Addressed to you.
Who was the commission from?
The client's name was Eckhart. He wanted Werner to research something called the Obscura paintings. Werner approached me at my department at the Louvre.
Were you able to help him?
A little, I think. Poor Werner was clearly terrified.
Werner didn't scare easily.
He felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press. You mentioned Werner's notebook earlier, mademoiselle.
His field notebook. He said he wanted you to have it if anything happened to him.
If he left his notebook, he was spooked.
You still haven't explained what happened.
There was gunfire. That's all I can recall.
Gunfire? Werner was shot? Did you kill him?
I can't remember. It's all a blur.
Miss Croft, I strongly suggest that you talk to the police.
Mademoiselle, I was a good friend of Werner's. I didn't kill him. I didn't.
If you say so.
Do you have the notebook?
I do. It's safe for the moment.
I really am going to need Werner's notebook.
Somebody killed Werner. You say you don't remember clearly what happened. Perhaps the police are right in suspecting you.
I never killed Werner.
I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
The notebook?
I'm not sure this is the right thing, but I must respect what Werner wanted.
The right choice, mademoiselle.
And now you had better go. The police will be here in a minute.
I'd love to see what the conversation would be if she was arrested. And then, we believe you've been involved in the killings of several thousand people since 1996, Miss Croft. What have we got to say about that? We've been round your house and we've found all these things in your house. Yeah, don't let them catch you, Lara. Like, really. You don't want them to catch you.